Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's played forward. Plays it over to the other flank. Gross. Time to deliver. Lovely feet. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to clear it.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Pedro Neto. João Cancelo tries to switch the play. That's nice. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. Almost half an hour in now. Gets into a dangerous position. Danilo Pereira. Ruben Dias plays it out to the wing. Whistle's gone, that's foul. They've managed to get it away. And it's Danilo Pereira.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, that's where he wants it. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Out to the left it goes. Play for a throw. Played into the middle. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Bruno Fernandes hoists it forward. Gross. Knocks it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Brandt. Looks to dink one in. It's out for a goal kick. Towards the hour mark and still no goals. Gross. Brandt. Gross. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Brandt, over to the left. Gross. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Ronaldo spreads it towards the left. Striding forward, facing goal. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, sweet feet. And out to safety. That has sent him sprawling. Look at the defender bombing forward. He's left his man. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. João Cancelo can get it clear. What a throw in. Brandt. It's got through. Brandt. Out to the right. Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Dortmund can make their change now with a break in play.
As scoreless games go, I'd be happy to see this one carry on a bit longer because it's had great honesty and hard work and total commitment. As for a possible winner, I'm still not predicting.
Looks to drop one in. And he just... He's tried one! That's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Time for a change in personnel. João Cancelo. Danilo Pereira. Ruben Dias goes looking. Brandt. Dortmund cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Has a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Boy, you can feel the tension. So, the first penalty. And he's found the net.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. No, it's been saved!
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Bernardo Silva is second man up. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper. The third man in the queue. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
And so the captain steps up. Oh, what a save!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Brandt is the fourth man to step forward for them. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Oh, he saved it!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So can he be the hero? Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Portugal have to score, or they have had it. Saved! And there's your hero! Dortmund were taken the full distance and then some, but they got there in the end.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. No question that this is one of the great capital venues of the Netherlands, the Johan Cruyff Arena, Amsterdam. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, the ball's come loose! Robertson drives it forward. Quarter of an hour played. Liverpool yet to have a shot on target. He goes long. Ruben Dias gets it away. Played back in. And he's there to clear it. And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes loses his balance and loses the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Incoming cross. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Robertson goes looking. Played out to the right. That's found its target. Robertson, across the field it goes. Forward it goes. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oh, real danger here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's going after it, and they've been caught out here. Looks to drop one in. Robertson crosses it. And that's been levered clear. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! João Cancelo, up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. To review the first half.
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
At least there's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Van Dijk. Well, that's where he wants it. That's a decent ball. That's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Van Dijk spreads it towards the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another.
Going for goal! Oh, my word, that is fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Portugal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. good challenge, stood up well against his man. And he's going long. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, real chance! Goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Portugal have themselves a 2-goal cushion. It is a corner. There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect.
Gets up to head it! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as. Liverpool can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough, and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Goes long. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And once more they can't get through. João Cancelo. Tries to locate someone up front. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's had a look. Jones. And now they can launch a counter. And that is that. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Valverde. Mbappe goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Right through the middle, shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Valverde. Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Here it comes. Politano. Referee has just said play on. It'll be a throw-in. Goalkeeper's ball. Hoists it forward. Valverde. And it's played forward. No goals as yet. Played out to the right. That is terrific skill. Valverde. Mbappe! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Has he picked him out? Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Plays it out to the wing. Could cross it here. He's had a shot! Goal, Italy! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial... And that'll be the last act of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The victory did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Italy come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rudiger plays it forward. Out to the left it goes. Deftly done. And out to safety. Defence has got rid of that. Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponent. Pellegrini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yeah, they've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Across the field it goes. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes looking. Italy got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. On the right now, what's on?
Italy are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Plays it over to the other flank. Italy leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Decent looking ball.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Politano. It's got through to him. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Massive lead! Back of the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the...
And that is that. Italy own victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Maybe sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Italy will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Great run on the overlap here. Hernandez, played out to the right. Plenty waiting in the middle, in towards the middle. Plays it out to the flank. Going for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition.
Vinicius Junior! Goal! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Dembele desperately wants to get on the end of this, and they've been caught out here. Hit into the middle.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
France in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe gets it out to the wing, gets it back. Mbappe has a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
To get it forward quickly, and that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And the game has already resumed here.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Now, can he capitalise? He's come loose. Valverde gets good distance on it. Danger averted for now. Mbappe.
Mbappe!
Oh, attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Mbappe needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And it's Dembele. Hernandez finds himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well positioned to make that interception. And back to base. So Jim, what are you thinking?
France are now matching their opponents blow for blow, despite the scoreline. No shrinking violets out there.
That's the throw. Dembele. Dembele. It's Dembele!
Dembele weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
This could spell danger. The referee has given a corner. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Oh, it's Dembele! Half an hour gone in the second half. Valverde.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Vinicius Junior. In with the challenge.
Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Ball swung in. Oh, what a ball! Has a hit! Oh, that's a fine save!
Mbappe is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Rudiger knocks it away.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure up.
Mbappe! It's a goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. France can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Mbappe spreads it towards the... And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Vinicius Junior is next up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
I think the keeper's done really well to save that, and he deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
2 to the good. France trailing by 2 now. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Oh, what a save!
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So it's down to him to keep it alive. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed! So in the end, heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. Isaac! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
They've played it short. A chance to play it in. Isaac. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Robertson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well, shot at goal! There it is! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Van Dijk. Played towards the front men. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gross looks to dink one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Away from immediate danger. Played into the middle. He's there to get rid. Header! Harmlessly behind. This could fall anywhere. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Promising cross. Liverpool get it back again. Isak. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Isak. Isak. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. It's a throw. Out to the right. Salah plays it in. Knocks it away. Here comes another cross. And that's been levered clear. They've played it short. That is terrific skill. And the shot! Out for a throw. Brandt goes looking. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. It's gone a long way up and away. Gross. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good ball. Brandt. Real chance! Van Dijk. And the first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Liverpool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Robertson. Van Dijk. Plays it over to the other flank. Gross. Gone back to the keeper. Gets it upfield. Van Dijk. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Gross. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gross is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Clears it out of harm's way. Gorgeous control there. Tried to play it through.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to switch the play. Well, they could break here. Floats one over. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. Robertson tries to stroke it through. Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play. Cuts it out, and it's played forward.
Liverpool are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Cleared without complication. Robertson positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Salah. Isak. Gross gets good distance on it.
Liverpool are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And it's been taken straight back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gross. Gross goes looking. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. That'll be a throw-in. Drives it in. Up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Liverpool can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And the referee brings it to a close. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid